Hi, it's Lena, and a couple of weeks ago I gave you guys some options on what video you wanted to see on my channel, and the majority of you voted for a deep cleaning of my room, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And I actually haven't done a good deep clean slash declutter of my room in so long. Whenever I organize, I just kind of on the surface organize, if that makes sense. Like, I'll put things away and everything will look nice and neat, but I know I have so many things that I just don't need anymore, so I'm excited to kind of just go through it all and see what I can get rid of. So the plan is to kind of do this by sections or areas so that I don't overwhelm myself by trying to do it all at once, and then taking everything out from that area and getting a good overview of what I have, and then categorizing things or kind of putting them in piles. So I for sure know I'm gonna have a keep pile, and then based on what I have, I'll make the rest of the categories. So I know, for example, for my desk area, I'll definitely have a recycling kind of category because I know I have some papers that just need to go. And then I'm just gonna be kind of putting everything where it belongs, so putting the recycling in the recycling and putting the things that I'm keeping back where they belong. Okay, so I'm gonna be starting out with my desk, and I know for a fact there's a lot of things in these drawers that I don't need, so I'm just gonna take everything out and see. So I just took all of the drawers out, and I'm gonna take everything out of them in a little bit. First, I think I kind of want to clean the insides of like where the drawers go, because I think there's some dust in there. Okay, I got myself some multi-purpose cleaner. Mr. Clean is the guy. Splash, splashity splash. I feel like the inside of the drawers is something that you don't really think about, but oh my god, I should definitely be doing this a little bit more often. I honestly think it's been years since I've done this. It's actually so satisfying to just see the dust just coming off. Okay, now you can really see what I'm talking about. Like, there's so much. I feel like I didn't even need to actually spray that for this one. Like, look at that difference. Ew. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna take everything off here as well and just put it on the ground. Okay, and now it is time to deal with all of this. I don't really think I'm gonna have much of a method for this. I'm just gonna kind of go through everything, see what I need to keep, etc., and maybe make the piles on the bed over here. And I gotta put my hair up because I swear sometimes if I don't have my hair up, it's just not gonna be productive. I just feel like I'm so much more productive like this. Does anyone else feel like this? Let me know in the comments down below. Look at this. Look at this little fidget spinner. Wow. Ow! Owie! I hit my toe! Owie! I will never recover from this. Okay, this is what it looks like now with no drawers. So now I'm gonna go through each of the drawers. So these are just all of my cue cards from university, which honestly I think I only really used in first and maybe second year. From then on I kind of started using other study techniques, and I clearly don't need these anymore because I am about to graduate virtually, but still. Like, these are from Psych 102 that I took basically 4 or 5 years ago now. Oh, there's some blank ones though. So these are the cue cards that I'm gonna be recycling. It's quite a lot, but I found some that I can keep, and I think there's like some from like different booklets that were still blank, but I think I'm gonna see if I can put some together to just make 1 or 2 of these. I found a High School Musical ruler. Look at that. It is day 2 of this process. Yesterday I had to prioritize doing something else, so I put a pause on this whole thing, but now I'm really ready to tackle all this mess and everything else that is remaining, and hopefully I'm able to actually finish today. I just set this mess up in this way for the sake of the thumbnail, so if you clicked on it, I'm glad it worked. Okay, now I'm gonna sort through this drawer, and I have so many pens and things, and I don't even know how many of them still work because I've had them for so long. So I'm actually gonna get my sister to kind of test each pen out and see if they still have ink, and then throw the ones that are not working, and I'm gonna sort through the rest on my own. Charlie, that's the recycling. Charlie, you're sitting on all the recycling stuff. Oh wow, I have a feeling this is gonna be a trip down memory lane. Now I'm gonna go in for the last one here. You can totally tell this is the drawer where I put random receipts in case I'll need them again, but then I never actually end up throwing them out. Okay, this is what this looks like now. This is the recycling stuff, and then the keep things, and in this bag is all the garbage. So many pens. Oh. Wipe it down, wipe it down, wipe. This is how much paper and things I didn't need was still in my drawers. All the cue cards that you saw earlier, there was so much stuff. Now let me show you some of the random things that I found in my desk. First is this short story that I wrote in grade 7 or 8. The cover basically makes it look like it's one of those Wattpad stories, and honestly, that's not far off from the truth. It's a pretty cliche story about a girl who finds out she has fire powers. Yeah. Next is my iPod Touch that I haven't used once in 7 years, and honestly, I forgot that I still owned it. Then I found a Nintendo DS charger, but I don't even own a Nintendo DS anymore. Next is a grade 4 science test from back when I still lived in Colombia, and yes, it's not in Spanish because we took science classes in English, but I genuinely don't understand how I still had this. And then I found my babysitter certificate card from 2008. Okay, so now this is what the inside of the drawers look like. I know that they don't look like that super aesthetically pleasing kind of Pinterest organized, but they're just so much more organized than they were before, and it's so nice to look at it like this. Alright, so now I'm gonna take everything out from that whole bookshelf area and then just putting all the things all over the floor so that I can start sorting them. Oh no! Before I start dealing with all of this, I think I'm gonna give this a really good wipe because there's definitely some dust up here and probably behind where the books were. You can kind of see it back there. Squeaky clean! Not squeaky because it's wood, but that's an expression, right? I just noticed the inside of these lamp things also have a little bit of dust on them, so if I'm doing this right now, I might as well just do this part 2. Alright, so I think I'm going to start by sorting through all of my books because there's quite a lot of them, and just see which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to donate. Except I don't think there's a lot of places that are taking donations right now because we're in the middle of a pandemic. I know for a fact there's quite a few books that are just from English classes here that I didn't even enjoy that much, so I'm going to be taking all of those ones out. Books, and I don't think I've read these since I was maybe like 13 or 14, but did you hear they're actually making a new Percy Jackson adaptation that's meant to be a TV series on Disney Plus, and it's actually supposed to be good. I'm really excited about it, and I'm definitely gonna have to keep these so that I can maybe reread them before the show comes out. So these are all the books that I'm not going to be keeping, and it's actually more than I expected to have, which is kind of good because then I'll have a little bit more space in my bookshelf and then someone else can actually enjoy these. I know it might be weird to some of you that some of the books are kind of facing the other way, but it's just because some of the spines are too bright for me and I don't really love how some of the colors look together, so I just kind of like to keep kind of like the blues or the whites kind of tones and then have the neutral kind of paper color showing instead. I have to kind of push the books forward because if I put them way too far back you can barely see them, and I like being able to see my books, so come over here, friends. Alright, so now I'm gonna go through everything else. I think I might start with the nail polish, see which ones are dried out or just like weird and throw those ones out. These are basically all of my high school yearbooks and like some things I want to keep, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put them back where they belong already. This is the box where I just put random stuff that I have no idea where it belongs or like where to put it or what to do with it. Does anyone else have something like this? I feel like I always do all of the easy things and then I'm left with the random stuff that I'm just like, I don't know exactly what to do with you. With you. I'm talking to you, all of you. My jewelry is actually so tangled. I feel like this is the worst little jewelry box to like keep necklaces in because it's just a mess. There's quite a few necklaces that I know are really cheap, like from Forever 21 or something, and they're just so bad now, so I'm gonna throw them out because they're just really rusty. Holy crap, I thought I lost this earring forever. I thought I only had one of them in here. Oh my god. Oh wait, this is so exciting. These are so cute. Oh my goodness, I thought they were lost forever. Feeling better and better about cleaning my room now. Wow. Alright, so now this box is nice and organized. It's not just random stuff in there now. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put everything away from this keep thing over there. And now for the random things that I found in this section. A Camp Rock CD that I definitely jammed out to too much when I was 10 years old. 2 Taylor Swift CDs, and I still stand by the fact that these are great albums. The song All Too Well from the Red Album still makes me cry. Then there was this High School Musical sticker album thing. Basically, I'd buy little sticker packs and each sticker would have a number that went on a specific spot. And sometimes I'd get a pack with a sticker I already had, so then I would start trading with friends. It was kind of like having collectible cards, and the goal was to fill the whole album, which I didn't get to do, but I still remember it being kind of fun. Next is this Colombian magazine, which I'm pretty sure I only bought because Hannah Montana was on the cover. Then I found my top female athlete award from elementary school, but only 2 girls were actually eligible to win this award because you had to join every single sport. And last is this iDog speaker thing, and I'm hoping some of you remember what this is. It would dance along to the music that it played. underneath my bed, so I'm just gonna take everything out and get to it. There's some things I just can't reach very well, so I'm gonna have to go. I swear, if there's any spiders under here, I'm gonna cry. Ow! Owie. This is my guitar case, and I know it's gonna be going back underneath my bed, but just to see what else is under there, I'm gonna have to take this out. I have these two little things. Look at these two little cuties. These two are so cute, but I'm probably not going to be keeping them just because, you know, I'm 22 and I think some kid might enjoy them better. So maybe I'll see if there's somewhere to donate these. This is a relay baton. I'm going to be running some track and field, and I'm going to bring my own baton, apparently. I have this helmet. I don't even own my own bike or a skateboard or really anything that I would need a helmet for. I honestly think I remember buying this in like grade 6. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar. I have been doing this decluttering process for so long. Quite frankly, I just want to be done at this point. Okay, well now I'm just gonna put my guitar case back, and I think that's basically it. Okay, I'm not gonna be going through the inside of my nightstand because I know that that's pretty decluttered already, but I'm gonna just kind of tidy this top area. Not gonna do the closet because I did a whole closet declutter video on its own. I'll leave that link down below. Finally finished cleaning / decluttering my room, and it took so long, but it was definitely worth it. If you're considering doing something like this, I seriously suggest that you take some hours out of your days and do this for yourself. But that is it for this video. If you did like it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next video.